Hello, welcome back. Today is our first birthday, and so there will be two tutorials today. The first one is going to be on keyword selection, and so without further ado, let's begin. Now, in the last video, you saw me choose these five different keywords, and you also noticed, or you might have noticed, that I put arrows next to three of them. So those are the three which I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using CMS, MySQL, and tutorial. I also told you to download Rank Tracker, and so I hope you have downloaded that, because it would definitely be useful for you. And also, in the sidebar, there'll be a link to Google AdWords Tracker, which tells you how often people search your for the keywords which you're interested in. So first of all, if we go over to Google, which I already have open, and type in our first keyword. So my first one was CMS. Copy link address, and then what we do is we paste it in this one here, and then go and search. Then scroll down, and somewhere along there will be good sort of keywords for us to use. So let's go to the next page. Right, okay, there isn't anything on this page, and so we're going to look for another relevant. There we go, let's try Joomla one. Right, that's weird. There we go. Right, search Joomla. And then we are going to select which keyword it is we like. Now, we don't actually need, this step is not necessary, and so I'm not going to include this in the next stage. It's just, this is one way of doing it manually, which it takes a lot of effort, as you can tell, to find decent ones, and you might not actually find any which are useful at all. Right, okay, to the automated version, go into Rank Tracker, go in New, in here you type in your URL, so I'll do tts, that's dms, cms.co.uk, click Next, and now I'm going to do this only for Google and Bing, because I decided not to sign up for Yahoo because you had to register for it. If we go into Rank Tracker, paste that information in, and then we've got PHP wasn't in there. Okay, so you can do this with just one keyword if you want. However, I'm going to use three. Go on Next, and it will search the internet for how often or how high a ranking your page is with these. Now, mine shouldn't turn up at all, as I've not indexed it at all. So not in top 100 for both of them. So basically, now we just go on, we'll highlight all of them, go on Suggest, click on here and go on Google Suggest. Now, Google Suggest is when you type in here, and you have type in PHP for example, it's all these suggestions here which Google come up with. Basically, it works out off them. So we're going to use Google Suggest for those three keywords. Select all. We're going to refine this later on. Now this stage will occasionally take quite a while, because if you consider like how many like keywords you could have, like potentially you could have thousands of these, and searching through both of these internet sites, and so it could take a long time. Right, so what we've done now is we've got several different website keywords, and we're just going to go through and delete all the ones which aren't relevant to us. Okay, as you can see now, we've only been left with 6. However, we'll do this again. Run it on Google Suggest. Do it for all 6. Now I'm going to just go through each of these for ones which are quite useful for us. And now what it does, that's the KEI, by the way, so as you can see it colour coordinates it, and you can get really good results in this. So look there, 32,242 is much better than the 0.045 I had earlier. Not sure how they've worked it out that way then. Oh well, never mind, that doesn't matter. Right, so if we go next, like finish I mean, and now if we select all of those, suggest, we're going to use Bing this time, so Bing search suggestion, next, next, okay, click on next, and we'll get the KEI for each of these as well. Okay, now go on finish, and we should have a list of around 50. Yep, we've got 60 of these, which is quite a good number. So I'm just going to go through and select the delete all the ones which have a KEI lower than 1.0. It doesn't matter whether you delete ones which you normally have or not, like which you entered originally. That doesn't make any difference at all. So you can see we've got 41, so the first 5 are going to be our main criteria, and the next up to 20 will be our medium criteria, and up to 41 will be our lower end criteria. So now that you've done that, you're at the end of this tutorial. Just copy all of these over, into your Excel file. There you go. And you can see we have a lot of results, and that's a good start to our tutorial series. So I'll see you in the next tutorial in about 20 minutes. Thanks for watching. Bye.